Hi, I'm Lydia, and today we are going to talk about something really important: how we can reduce waste, improve our soils, and help our planet combat climate change. That's right! Hi everyone, I'm Gabe. First, let's talk about climate change. Climate change happens because there are too many greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, such as methane and carbon dioxide, or CO2 as we call it. Let's talk about CO2 as all other greenhouse gases get compared to it as CO2 equivalent. CO2 is a common gas molecule made up of one carbon atom and two oxygen atoms. It is made by us, cars, planes, and even animals. You might ask, what's wrong with that? It sounds natural. It is natural, but the amount we're creating is more than what is produced naturally. Which is what's causing climate change. But don't worry, there are things we can do to actually reverse our impact. We can actually take carbon out of the atmosphere. First, let's talk about how cool carbon is. Carbon is like Lego for nature. It's a tiny building block that makes up almost everything around us: plants, animals, people, and even the air. Trees and plants take in CO2 from the air through a process called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, it's when plants use sunlight and CO2 to grow. They breathe through microscopic holes, like nostrils, called stomata. Plants breathe in the CO2, they then swallow the carbon, like food, and blow out the oxygen for us to breathe. So trees are like nature's air filters. They breathe in the CO2, trap the carbon in their tissue, and release clean oxygen for us. It's so cool! And because trees are made of carbon, when they fall over and rot or burn in a forest fire, that carbon goes back to the atmosphere. So, how can we reverse climate change? That secret is still to come. After logging, there's lots of wood trimmings left over that are typically piled and burned to avoid forest diseases from spreading. Now, you might ask, what if we use that wasted wood for something good? Bingo! And that, my friend, is the big secret: turning that carbon-rich waste wood into biochar. Biochar is a charcoal-like material that's amazing for the environment. You see, instead of open burning all that wood waste and adding more to the climate change issue, we can heat it up in a special oven that will turn all that hard-earned tree-captured carbon into a very clean and pure charcoal. This process is called pyrolysis. It's like cooking wood instead of burning it, and the outcome is carbon-negative biochar. Yeah! It is like a crazy sponge that helps soil retain water and nutrients, which greatly increases the plant's ability to grow and produce food. It was first found being used over 2,000 years ago by the Amazonian people. It was the only way the Amazonians could keep soil nutrients from washing away in the rain. So instead of polluting the air, we can put biochar in the soil and actually helps plants grow. Some are using biochar in Africa and have reduced their water use by 75%, while increasing their crops by 30%. This year, our school is starting a new Mother Earth Day Biochar Mission Fundraiser, so everyone can join us in being a real help for the entire planet. By using biochar in our gardens, flower pots, or lawns, we will be reducing CO2 emissions, locking away captured carbon, reducing our needs for water and fertilizer, while building healthier soils and funding our school activities. So we help the planet and help our school. Here's the best part. We'll be keeping track of how much carbon we're taking out of the atmosphere. It will be posted at school so everyone can see the impact we're making together. We can fight climate change, reduce waste, and improve our soils all at the same time. For the fundraiser, we are selling biochar that comes in two sizes: small bags and big buckets. The small bags hold half a liter of biochar with tiny particles less than 2 millimeters. They're perfect for houseplants, small gardens, and little projects. Just one bag covers 1 square meter of soil and removes 0.26 kilograms of CO2 from the air. Buckets hold 10 liters of biochar and come in two particle sizes, less than 2 millimeters or 2 to 6 millimeters. With one bucket, you can cover 20 square meters of soil and take 5.2 kilograms of CO2 out of the atmosphere. They're great for bigger spaces like gardens, greenhouses, and lawns. Using biochar is easy. First, charge it by mixing with fertilizer, compost, or manure. Then add water. Second, let it soak. The more time biochar has to absorb nutrients, the better. Third, mix it into your soil. Follow the instructions about ratios on the package and watch your plants thrive. Happy planting!